Hey everyone, welcome to Open. I'm Rhina, your host of Café con Leche for the next hour, inviting you to get social with us online. That is, tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV and like us on Facebook at Open Bronx Television. And of course, while you're there, don't forget, follow moi on Twitter, FB, Instagram, Insta Stories, and LinkedIn at Rhina Valentin. Our first guest is a Harlem native-based creative storyteller and the founder of True to Us, a digital platform for Black and Brown women looking to be seen and heard in the male-dominated sneaker and streetwear industry. For over a year, True to Us has quickly become a leading voice for women of color in the streetwear community, receiving praises from industry titans like Melody Asani to being featured in outlets from Forbes to Hype Beast and more. And through True to Us, they support the community by providing volunteering and curating events to benefit Uptown, including fundraising for community fridges in the neighborhood. And here to share more, there's more. It's True to Us founder, Jourdan Ash. Hello and welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, welcome, 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 and congratulations on all these wonderful contributions you are making to the Uptown community. Let's just start by diving in and just sharing with us how New York, how True to Us was even born, and what does True to Us even mean?
Well, the definition of True to Us really came to me in a nap. True to Us is very simple. It's true to us, true to self, true to our community, and true to things that make our community go around. So True to Us was born from an edit test I had for a job in February of 2020. And I had to build an entire Instagram from scratch. And I was very intentional about the things I wanted to see that I felt like was missing within the streetwear industry. And I knew no matter what happened, I was going to keep the Instagram for something. So that was February 2020. The next week was March 2020, and the job no longer existed. So I spent the majority of lockdown just building out this Instagram with things that I felt like were missing, things that I knew my community online would gravitate towards. And by May 2020, we opened up, and it's just been blossoming ever since.
So how were you able to identify what's missing?
I think that was probably the easiest part for me. It was really about tapping into like my inner child and the things that I wanted to see growing up as a writer who wanted to specifically work in streetwear and sneakers. I was always told you had to work at a sneaker store, and I'm from New York, so I grew up listening to like Angie Martinez and Miss Info. I remember the way that they dressed every time I would see them on my TV, and I'm like, I can do that without working in a sneaker store. So that was my in into this industry, and it took a while for me to get there. And so once I was presented with the opportunity to create this thing, be it for a test, it just all came together and it made sense. So I'm in a lot of sneaker groups and communities, and these are things that we talk about all the time that are missing. So when it came to building out True to Us, it was like, it's always made sense, you know?
Just educate me a little bit, right? Because, I mean, I wear my kicks, but I wear my kicks because I have to, right? You wear them for different reasons, in the sense that you just said, oh, I'm part of a sneaker group. What is a sneaker group?
So there's so many sneaker groups. Right now I'm on this amazing sneaker group called Soul Food on Twitter. And we talk about releases. We talk about, how hard sneakers, it is to come by sometimes. Sometimes you have to enter multiple lotteries and do this and do that. Just the essence of being able to go down the street on 125th and pick up a sneaker from Jimmy Jazz is kind of like lost. So there's like this sense of community where we can speak about things like that, as well as like new drops and women exclusive sneakers and things like that.
And so how is it that you're using this platform to give back to the community? Because I understand it's a community. You have these conversations, you have these groups, you have these platforms, you also have a podcast. There's a conversation around this apparel and this lifestyle. However, it's this True to Us also is almost representational of the uptown culture, right? And so let's talk about that full circle and passing it forward to the community that is in need.
I think for me, one thing I've always been really good at, no matter the platform, I've always been good at creating community and holding space for it. So the older that I get, I'm in my late 20s, so the older that I get, the more I've seen my community change. But one thing that's never changed is like how fly we get. So that's something that's always stayed the same since I was a child.
I'm a snap to that. I'm a snap to that. I'm done with that program.
So I've always, no matter what happens in my neighborhood, no matter how many new coffee shops are built, we always make sure that, you know, our kicks are fly. So just bringing that full circle, taking my online community and making them care about their community a little bit more and showing up for them a little bit more, it just all made sense. And it's just a lot more full circle. The older I get, the more I realize I have to show up for my community and be kind of the old head that I had when I was a kid. Now it's my turn. So it just always made sense for me.
I know, and it's beautiful what you've been able to do with the Community Fridge Project. You know, I understand that you assisted with like raising close to like 10,000 in proceeds, right?
Yeah, we're close to 10. It's really been an amazing thing. In 2020, I watched quite a few people start their own community fridges, and it was just really beautiful to see how quickly people can come together. La Maradas in the Bronx, they have been a soup kitchen since 2020, just helping out with the entire community, and they create meals for probably majority of the community fridges uptown. And it's just really beautiful to watch them continuously do, no matter what they're faced with. They are always putting community first. And that's something that I aspire to be through True to Us.
Right. And so just to be clear with everyone, so True to Us is also a brand, and in streetwear, right? She has a website, an online store, but I understand in honor of Black History Month, you're debuting your first collaboration with a vegan-friendly juice shop called Press. And am I clear in understanding that's your artwork that's being presented on each bottle?
Yeah, that's the logo for True to Us. So it's a sneaker in the Pan-African flag theme. It represents literally just us, like Black and brown people and sneakers. So that's us on the logo. Our juice is strawberry, orange, mango smoothie, which is really good. You know, I'm not just saying it because it's mine, it's very good. And it's in stores nationwide and online the entire month of February.
All right, and the brand is called Pressed, right?
The brand is called Pressed. When you go to the store, it's going to say Pressed Juicery, and proceeds from the Black History Month collection go back to multiple community fridges in New York area, Texas, and LA.
Well, brava to you, Jourdan.
Thank you.
It's lovely. It's lovely. It's refreshing. It's a wonderful way for us to open up Black History Month, checking out the next generation, even though I live in denial, you know, making sure that they're holding themselves accountable and being a contribution to their immediate environment. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And it's fresh. Are there any last words you want to share with our viewers?
I want to make sure you guys check out True to Us on Instagram. We're True, TRUE_TO_us on Instagram. And we are the same on Spotify and SoundCloud for our podcast, True to Us Talks, where we speak to multiple women within the streetwear and sneaker industry about their journeys.
I love it. Keeping it urban, mi gente. All right, for more information, visit truetous.store, and don't forget to check out Jourdan on Instagram at lifewithJRDN. All right, we have to take a quick break, but when we return, we're going to share a Bronx restaurant that's putting a chocolate twist on traditional Caribbean comfort food. Don't go anywhere.